All of a sudden, I found myself thinking of sociology when I was playing a game of Minecraft with my friends. We wanted to make a community so we could all live in, but before we can get started, we had to assign jobs. We had one farmer, 2 people to mine, and 2 people to get the wood. When we eventually had all the materials that we needed, we set out to go find where we were going to build it. Once we found it, we got to work, and eventually we finished. Our next task was to go fight the dragon. So what we did, we went to go mine for diamonds, and then we went to the underworld to go look for netherite, which is one of the strongest armors in the game. Once we had everything we needed, we set out to go find the end, which is where the dragon lives. Once we found it, we went through the portal, and we fought. We all eventually died, but we went back and fought until we were able to kill it. He dropped his egg, so we were proud to put it on display at our village. So what we did, we built a monument just to display it in the middle of all our villages. After that, we had another mission. We wanted to go fight the Wither. So we found the easiest way to fight him, which was by trapping him. But then we ran into a slight problem. He got out, so it made it a lot harder. This fight wasn't as easy as the last one, so we died over 20 times. But eventually, he dropped his star. We were proud, so we made a beacon in the middle of our villages to show off that we fought him. But we weren't satisfied, so me and one of my other friends went to go try to fight it again. But since it was only 2 of us, it was even harder. We died way more times than we did last time. So eventually we gave up, re-got our armor, because we had lost it in that battle. Once we got it all back, we went back and fought him and killed him. But we needed 4 more stars for our individual bases. Once we had all 4 stars, we put it in our bases so we could make beacons. So we had no more bosses to fight. So we worked on our houses and the community just so it would look better. But when that was going on, people were going around stealing. People stole emerald blocks and diamonds. So we tried to figure out who it was, but no one wanted to confess to it. So me and one of my other friends went around looking at people's bases to see what extra materials they had that they didn't have before. We eventually found out who it was, and we kind of assumed it was them because they also were killing just to kill. So what we decided to do was make a prison. So if you killed just to kill or stole things, you would go in there for 2 Minecraft days. Which it eventually helped because then she didn't want to be stuck in there. So she stopped doing what she was doing. But then we ran into one other problem. Since our session was public, people could join whenever they wanted, at any time, and we wouldn't know about it. And we noticed that things were going missing and our monuments were being destroyed. And so what we did was we reinforced the wall and made the wall go deeper into the ground so they couldn't dig under. And when we were online, we would have one person as a guard walking around the top of the wall. And we would take turns every 10 minutes. That helped a lot. It prevented a lot of people from stealing and just coming in randomly. And that is a time when I thought about sociology.